guys, welcome to our channel, Spirit and
Taco.
and today we're going to be talking about immigration laws with more and more people, more and more families getting separated. We feel like we have to do a video discussing our opinions and just enlighten you on some facts about it. First off, DACA refers to the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrival. And so currently they can be resubmitted, but you cannot start a new DACA at this moment because the Trump administration laws prohibit that.
And it's a program for undocumented students.
ICE is a term I think most people hear a lot, but they don't know the word what it stands for. So ICE stands for Immigration and Customs Enforcement. And so one thing in particular that I don't really like that Trump is doing is that he's separating families of immigrants with no criminal record. And so the difference between what he's doing and what Obama did was his administration, the government mostly left people without criminal records alone, focusing instead on immigrants who had recently arrived or had been convicted of serious crime. But Trump not doing that.
He just wants all of them to go.
He's sending home people. He's sending immigrants who has escaped when they was like 3 to age of 5, who is now around the age of 35, who had their own children who was born on the United States ground. He's sending people who crossed the border at the age of 3 back to places that they don't even remember. We watched documentaries about this. We really researched this. And it hurts us because these people they come in here to seek refugees. We're supposed to be helping them. We're supposed to be a melting pot. We, as Americans, we don't do people like that. We don't just turn a blind eye.
The way I see it is basically you already know what he's doing because he practically said we need to start having immigrants from shithole countries come over here. Basically, he just want white immigrants. He don't give a damn about the Haitians, Puerto Ricans, all that. If you Latino, black, brown immigrants, he don't want you here. He just want people from the region and other shit like that.
And one thing in particular, we're not trying to make a whole video bashing Trump, but his "Make America Great" slogan. America was founded by Native Americans, and it was quote unquote found by Christopher Columbus, but people was already living in America before Christopher Columbus even came. But when he wanted to make America great again, it was great before any of y'all people came. And I'm not saying y'all people as just white people, just it was great already. And people with conquering spirits came over, wanting to dominate. They wanted to have the power, chose control. And before then, people just intermingling. They was getting along with each other. So why? Why are you sending people who came to America to seek refugees, to have a better life? Why are you sending them back to that hellhole? Why can't we help them? Why are you trying to build a wall? But like I said, we're talking about immigration, not
So
the best one.
why do you think people have a big issue with immigrants coming to America?
I feel like it's about jobs. I feel like
But the jobs they take is
It's-
like picking tomatoes or something, fast food jobs that people don't even want to work, and they getting it for lesser than $7.25 or whatever minimum wage is.
but you know how some people are. They like, oh well,
They're
they
taking
making us
on
look bad because
jobs.
they will work for so cheap. They're going to lower everybody's price, and I'm not going to be able to get as much money as I want to. And their mindset, it's always going to be jobs, and it's so easy to be an entrepreneur. Like people get mad for immigrants coming over here because they concerned about the work. We will always need jobs. Like we can invent jobs for ourselves. People make millions off of ideas that they just thought of. The Ford company, the light bulb, it not happen until one person thought of that. Use your mind and stop getting jealous over what other people have. To all the people who fear immigrants coming over, taking over their job, Okay, they take a job. Why don't you create one?
Do you think immigrants now are different from the ones 100 years ago? So when they had Ellis Allen and all that.
I believe they are different when it comes to their struggles. What they're fleeing is different, but most immigrants, they just come here for a better life. They come here because it is quote unquote the promised land. So they're similar and different.
Okay. So if they leave their country to come to America for a better life, why deport them?
Why deport them? I honestly do not know. Because if they deport them, in my opinion, because they don't understand what they're fleeing from. I watched this one video who called immigrant criminals. This one man, and I cannot remember his name for the sake of me, but he was calling all immigrant criminals, talking about they need to go back to wherever country they came from and stuff. And if I was living in their footsteps, if they were living in their shoes, I wouldn't do it. But you're not living in their shoes. They really, it's a flee or die moment they have. If they stay in their country, they're gonna die. Places like in Cuba and stuff, they're fighting major battles over there. So it's really for them, their children, they trying to give their children to a better life. They really don't have no other choice. They literally either going to die there or they can at least try to make an escape and come to America. So instead of trying to deport them so fast, why don't we try to help their country so we do send them back, they have a good place to go back to.
Okay. So what is your view on this new immigration law by the Trump administration?
I don't support the way they doing this administration. The way he's going about it is just that, oh, well, they not supposed to be here, so let's kick them all out. But you're just singling out one particular, like you're singling out the Mexicans. Okay, why build a border around Mexico? What good would that do? Now it's just gonna be more obstacles for them to overcome to come here. Because either way, if they feel like what they fleeing from is so significant that they have to leave the country, they're gonna try to do it even if it costs them their life. It's for the sake of their children and their legacy. So let me see. Also, one good thing that we recently learned that back in the day, if you had a green card, if you had got married to somebody in America, you would have been able to stay here. You would have been safe. But Trump administration, they locked down on that. They hard on that now. So even if you're married to an American and you have children that are American, you're not going to be able to stay here anymore because
you're going back to a country you don't even know.
That you don't even remember because you escaped that back when your parents was helping you cross, helping you walk and stuff. So I'm going to ask you some of these questions that you asked me. So why do you think people have a big problem with immigrants?
Because they believe everything they see on TV. And we want, well, I'm not saying I want, but some people that are Trump supporters or anybody else, they'll be like, they're taking all our jobs, they're criminals, or because one thing happened to one person from an undocumented immigrant, they think them all criminals. Yet we want to celebrate Cinco de Mayo, and we want to go to Cancun or whatever, some foreign country for vacations, but you don't want them to come over here, which is stupid to me.
Okay. Do you think immigrants now are different from 100 years ago?
No. I just think it's some Americans just being ignorant about it. Yeah. With this ICE thing, just calling them all criminals. It could be a whole accountant and just taking them away.
And one thing about that was like I said, we did our research. And so the ignorance of some people, like one man in particular, and I'm not going to do no names because I don't need y'all trying to back me in the comments, but he was like, yeah, we don't want your criminals. We just want your doctors and your lawyers and stuff. Like, who are you to judge what is what? Like, how are you to look at one immigrant and say, okay, you're a doctor, and the other immigrant, you're a criminal. So who are you to decide what is who? Okay, so if they leave their original country to come to America for a better life, why deport them? Why do you feel like they should? Like,
Yeah, they deported them,
mm-hmm.
being selfish, being assholes. They
Mm-hmm.
think that basically if you my skin color or you're Puerto Rican or something, they just think we all criminals. Because I'm pretty sure they think they drug dealers or something because they watch all these crazy movies
Yeah.
and TV shows and they just think they just gonna make
They
the country worse.
stereotype so strongly.
Mm-hmm.
What is your view on the immigration law, law by Trump administration?
I think it's straight bullshit. Like, your wife is not even from this country yet you want to deport people. And she don't give a damn. She literally rejected said, I don't care or something like that.
Yeah, I don't care. You leaving the border of Mexico. And then here's America. We're a melting pot. The only people in America that are American that can truly say they're American is Native Americans, and we see what happened to them. They
African Americans too, because we're literally forced over here.
Yeah, we're American. We live here. This is all we know, so we can't go back to Africa because Africa's not our home. It's the home of our ancestors, many generations above, but not our home anymore. We're American. It's so many other people, so many different races. We're the melting pot. So for you to try to send back people just because, oh, this is not their country.
It's not our country.
Whose country is it?
Yours? Hell is yours.
Inform, educate me, because all these schooling years that the American system has taught me has not taught me that this is not my country. This is not our country. This is not a whole melting pot where many different diverse cultures come into one and make America great. Do you think they're a threat to the U.S.?
No. I feel more threatened when I see a white person with a gun than I see a Mexican.
Honestly, and like I said, we're not trying to bash no races. We're not trying to bash Trump, but this is our truth. This is our reality. When it comes to America nowadays, brown and black skin tones, we are the minority. We are the ones who are the victims in most cases. It's a whole little boy that just got
because of my skin color. It's a whole boy that got killed in Philadelphia.
Got stabbed by a whole gang of... Hey, are you serious? And here we are. Oh, we about to separate the Mexican family because they're dread tracks. Who been doing school shootings?
So I'm saying, if they get rid of them, who the hell gonna be next?
Y'all just really trying to have a whole white state or something like you. What are you trying to? What is your objective? I don't understand at this point. What is your end game here? Cause
to me, it seems like the Trump administration is just being openly racist. But every time we say this is racist or something,
this is not
we're
racist.
being sensitive.
We're not racist. Do y'all need the definition of racist? Because y'all really doing the acts nowadays. But we're not trying to be harsh. We're just trying to wake y'all up.
Because the people that were shouting, all lives matter is the same people that's getting mad saying that all these Latinos that getting deported.
They're celebrating it, yay! And I'm like I said, I recognize there was some ladies, some groups of people who went to Trump administration office, I believe, with signs and their children, and they was like, "This is not right." They were protesting, and I applaud y'all. Can't applaud y'all with the notebooks in my handbook. Y'all got my support. This is what we have to do because we have to let it be known. And also, before we end this video, we have been making it aware that there's a number that you can call to call Trump administration, just tell them to stop. Because separating families, you should never have to separate a family just to get your point across. We have children in juvenile detention centers sleeping on cots, sleeping on the floor, separated from their mama's babies, 6 months old. Who separates family like that? Why?
And this ain't the first time this happened. It's the same thing that happened in slavery. They separated
We're literally
the mama
repeating
and the daddy
history
from the baby and selling to somebody else. It's nothing different.
We're repeating
just a
history.
Different name for it.
And it's gonna be an endless cycle until there's a stop, till you recognize the lesson. Like, y'all not learning the lesson from when y'all did this 156 years ago. Like, slavery is not even more than 200 years old yet.
And slavery still going on.
It is. And we still got the child who first went to the segregated school. She's still alive. Miss Ruby Bridge, still alive. So it can't be that old apparently. But let me pull up this number for you all. I have to be separated just to make a point. A wall should not have to be built across the United States separating Mexico. We can talk to them. We can communicate in a productive manner. Thank you. Have a nice day.